So you sent an email and got no reply. In this video, I'm going to share 10 proven follow-up email templates that you can use today to go from ghosted to replied in your email inbox. Whether you are cold emailing, warm emailing, or sending any kind of outbound email, these 10 email templates are proven to get people to reply to your emails. If you are ready, click that like button, make sure you are subscribed, and let's get straight to it. Okay, so let's get into these 10 proven follow-up email frameworks for unresponsive emails. The first one is the friendly reminder. So keep in mind here that you can have a subject line. This would be in the case that you are sending a brand new email. You can also click reply to that initial email that you sent, which in that case, you would just send the body of the email and you would not need the subject line. Okay, so keep in mind the type of follow-up that you are going to be doing and the difference between the two. But with the friendly reminder, very, very simple. Hi there, name. Hope this email finds you well. I wanted to follow up on my previous message and see if you had a chance to review it. I'm still interested in discussing how we could build out your internal outbound messaging systems. So there you insert whatever topic it is that you're following up about. If you're available, I'd love to connect and explore how we can insert the benefit or solve a problem. In that previous example, I could say, if you're available, I'd love to connect and explore how we can add 20 additional calls to your calendar to fill your reps or your sales team's appointments. Let me know your thoughts and when is a good day and time to connect, and then you end with your name. So it's a very friendly reminder, it's just a check-in. We're listing out what that topic is again, reminding them of the benefit or how it could help them solve a problem. So keep in mind, they would have already read potentially your first email. And if we were going in with that reply, they're going to see the first email, they're going to see what that follow-up was. So they might have some context already, or they may not have context. So that's why we reiterate some of those opportunities and the benefits in the follow-up. Very, very standard, very proven follow-up template here. The second one is the value-added approach. So the subject line here, same as above, you can choose to include one, or you just hit reply to that initial email that you sent. The subject here would be an idea to boost company or initiative name. The body says, hi name, I hope you're having a productive week. I wanted to circle back regarding my previous email. I stumbled upon this article or resource or tip recently, and it immediately made me think of you and specific area of interest. Can you check it out when you have a quick moment? Also, remember we talked about original purpose of the email? Still eager to dive into that whenever you are. Drop me a line if you want me to shoot over the info, or I can send my calendar link to schedule a call if it's easier. Talk soon, name. So here, we are actually sending them some kind of relevant resource or article or tip to add value to their lives, okay? So if I go back to the example of I'm following up about us building out your outbound systems, I may pull an article that leverages or shows how we leverage AI to build outbound systems and show them how they could do the same in their business. So here, I'm adding value to them, and this is something that they can take themselves and implement, okay, because it's a value add. And I'm also prompting for a reply here because I'm saying, can you check it out when you have a quick moment? And then I'm also teasing the original purpose of the email. So not only am I adding value here, I'm coming back to the reason I originally reached out to them, and I'm teasing that here. So I say, also, remember we talked about building your team's outbound systems? Still eager to dive into that whenever you are. And then, of course, I'm going in with that call to action. So the value add approach, in summary, you want to send them some kind of value added article, resource, blog, video, anything that can add value to them. Can be directly maybe produced by you or your team, or it can be an external link to an external resource. You want to make it related to what you are pitching though, right? So that they're hyper relevant. Let's go into number 3, the curiosity spark. So the subject here is quick question. Hi name, I hope things are going well at Pima, your company. I just wanted to follow up on my previous emails and touch base. Has your team tested out, insert new approach or curiosity inducing method related to their industry or pain points? I ask because others in your space are seeing a lot of success with this right now. Let me know if you're available for a quick call to discuss. So here I might say something like this, relevant to our outbound approach. So I could say, hope things are going well. Has your team tested out video to help boost reply rates in your emails? I ask because others in your space are seeing a lot of success with this right now. So what that is going to allow you to do, ladies and gents, is insert a new approach and actually spark curiosity. Because if I'm receiving that email and I'm potentially not leveraging video in my outbound efforts, that is going to spark my curiosity and it's going to make me reach back out to you with a reply, right? So any kind of way that you can pique their curiosity, insert a new approach or something that's related to your industry and your offer, this is a great follow-up email technique to use to get a reply. The fourth proven follow-up method is social proof. There is nothing more powerful than social proof. So here's subject line, I might say your success. Again, if you're hitting that reply, you won't have a subject line. It's going to be whatever the original subject line was in that first email. Hi Naeem, I hope you're well. I wanted to reconnect regarding my previous outreach. We recently helped a client achieve X outcome, and you want to specify that in 1 to 2 lines. I believe we could replicate this success for company as well. When can we schedule a call to discuss further? I look forward to connecting soon. Your name. So here, ladies and gents, I want you to insert specific outcomes that you've helped clients achieve. So I might say we recently helped a client add an additional 7 figures to their revenue using this client scale outbound method. I believe we could replicate this success for ABC marketing as well. When can we schedule a call to discuss? And even better, if I have a link to a testimony, a video, case study, or a review, I want to add that here. So they can, on their own, click that link and check out a little bit more about the outcome that I'm teasing here or the relevant client that I'm speaking about. Social proof is powerful, so make sure that you're adding some kind of social proof to your follow-up emails because they definitely help to boost those reply rates. The fifth one is the deadline reminder. Subject is limited time offer. So you want to use this approach if you do have a specific deadline. Make sure that it's real because people can tell when you say it's a deadline offer or it's a limited time offer and it's really not. People can tell. So make sure that this is actually some kind of limited time offer that you are putting together because it does help to boost that urgency and scarcity and make people take action faster, which in this case is replying to your email or clicking a link. So, hi Naeem, hope you're doing well. Just a quick follow-up on my previous email. As a friendly reminder, we're offering an exclusive promotion or limited time offer that expires soon. Given your interest in whatever relevant pain point or area of interest that was, I thought this would be a great opportunity for you. Since I reached out to you directly, I didn't want you to miss out on the opportunity to take advantage of this. Please let me know if you'd like more info or if you have any questions. Your name. So in this case, maybe I have a fast action bonus that if somebody takes advantage of it within 24 hours, they're going to receive a discount. This is a great way to leverage the deadline reminder because I'm letting them know of the time constraint on this and that they need to take advantage of it before it expires. Great to use if you do have that kind of approach in your offer. The sixth one is the personalized touch. So here, I must have done some kind of research on the person I'm reaching out to so that I can mention something relevant to their interests, hobby, maybe a connection that we have to boost that personalization of the email. So in the body, I'm going to say, hi Naeem, I hope this email finds you having a productive week. I wanted to reach out again regarding my previous message. Since we last connected, I came across, here you're going to insert the shared interest, hobby, or connection that you have with that person, and I couldn't help but think of you. I genuinely believe we could have an interesting conversation around this topic. When you're available, I would love to discuss further. Let me know what works best for you. So some examples of the personalized touch might be, maybe I check out their LinkedIn profile and I see that we went to the same college, university. So I might say that I came across your profile and I saw that you also went to Florida International University. That's amazing. I know that they recently did XYZ with their alumni group. Were you able to attend that event? Would love to connect around that topic. So you make this hyper relevant to the person you're reaching out to, hyper relevant to the topic as well. And if you can find ways to integrate it or make the connection between that personalization and what your team is offering, it makes it even more powerful. Another way that I can add a personalized touch here is maybe I have a look at a client's company page or LinkedIn page, and I see that they have a really awesome testimonial or review from a client. I can say, hey, I saw that your company recently helped ABC Marketing triple their revenue in under 30 days. That is phenomenal. I'm curious what contributed to that success. Would love to discuss further on a call. So here I'm showing I actually took the time to research that person, but I am keeping tabs on what they're doing, and going that extra step to personalize can significantly boost those reply rates. Number 7, the no pressure inquiry. Subject line, if you are using one, you could say checking in on your priorities, and the body of the email is going to look like this. Hope you're doing well. I wanted to follow up on the email I sent last week. I understand that things can get busy, so I wanted to check in if you mentioned whatever priority they're looking at are still top of mind for you or is still top of mind for you. If so, it would be best to connect sooner than later. I have some available time later this week. Let me know if that works for you. So here I can customize this by saying, maybe this person, we connected over the phone, I sent them an email. I know one of their priorities is that they desperately need leads and clients. I know that that's one of their goals and their priorities, and that they want to scale this over the next 6 months. So I can say, I understand that things can get busy. So I wanted to check in if scaling your leads and clients is still top of mind for you. I wanted to check in if increasing your revenue is still a priority for your team. If it is, it would be best to connect sooner than later. So here it's a no pressure inquiry, but I'm reminding them of a goal or a priority that they said was important to them previously. Okay, this is a great way to remind people of their priorities, but it's kind of a no pressure type of inquiry or touch base. Number 8 is the short and sweet follow-up. Subject, quick follow-up. It's not too long. You can see the body of the email is really short. Hi Cindy, just wanted to drop a quick note to see if you had a chance to review my previous email. I would love to hear your thoughts or any feedback you might have. If you're open to discussing topic, please let me know and we can schedule a call. If you're open to discussing how we can help you add an additional 30 meetings every month to your team's calendar, let me know. We can schedule a call. Look forward to connecting soon. So very short and sweet, simple touch base, but it's helpful as you're sending those reminders and follow-ups after that initial email. The worst thing that you can do is not follow up. So you can pick any of these that best fits your target audience in the style that you and your company like to communicate in to ensure that you all are getting replies on these emails. Number 9, the connection reminder. Subject is reconnecting. Hi name, I hope this email finds you well. It's been some time since we last connected and I wanted to reach out again regarding my previous message. Other companies that took advantage of our offer are seeing incredible results. So I'd be remiss if I didn't follow up with you. What does your availability look like next week for a call? So this example is great to use if potentially you reached out to somebody, they showed interest maybe a few months ago or a year ago, and this is an opportunity for you to reconnect with them and place some urgency on them actually taking action or replying, right? So we tease that by saying other companies that took advantage of our client scale offer are seeing incredible results. So I'd be remiss if I didn't follow up with you. This is also a nice way to add in some social proof here, right? So I can say companies that took advantage of the client scale offer are at minimum seeing a 2 to 3 times ROI in under 90 days. So I'd be remiss if I didn't follow up with you. I want to see you do the exact same. What does your availability look like next week for a call? Nothing beats killer copy, ladies and gents. So these techniques that we're using are coupling some techniques of persuasion and influence to get people to reply to our emails. And trust me, they work. Last but not least, the industry insight template. So here I can say the subject line is latest trends in the marketing or outbound space. You insert your industry or topic. Hi name, I hope you're doing well. I wanted to follow up on my previous email regarding specific topic. In the time since we last connected, I came across some really interesting insights and trends in the industry that I thought would be valuable for you. You can have a look at here. I'd be happy to discuss how it may impact your business or initiatives. Let me know if you're interested and we can set up a call meeting to delve further into these insights and explore some potential opportunities. So this industry insight one is very similar to the value-added approach. In the value-added approach, I can give an article, a tip, or resource, anything of value to the client. Maybe it's a PDF on, here's 10 tips that you can use to boost your outbound outreach, and it's free of charge. With this industry insights, I want to specifically mention something relevant happening in the industry. So I know at the time of this video, AI is massively transforming the outbound industry. And so maybe I want to add a relevant topic around that here, right? So I'm going to link it to something that's shifting or changing in the industry to spark that interest and connection, but also offer value in that case as well. Okay, let's do a quick recap on the 10 proven follow-up email frameworks for unresponsive emails. Now remember, you can use one of these, you can use all 10 of them if you like as well. You could put them into an email automation tool that allows you to follow up with people in your email list and keep them engaged, but also get them to take action, which is the most important part of doing any kind of email. So the friendly reminder, just checking in, very low key. You're just touching base on that previous email that you mentioned and what the next step is for them to solve a problem or take advantage of an opportunity. The value add approach, you want to give them an idea to boost something in their company or in their lives. What is a resource, an article, a tip, maybe a PDF doc that you can give them that adds value to their lives, that if they take advantage of it, if they implement, they can see some sort of results or outcome. The curiosity spark, you want to give them something that's a new approach or something that's curiosity inducing related to their industry or their pain point. Social proof. There's so many emails you can do around social proof, but as a follow-up technique, you want to show them an example of a recent client that achieved the outcomes that they are looking for. And you want to show them that you want to replicate that success with them, their team, or as an individual. The deadline reminder. If you have a limited time offer, these type of emails are great to use. You are showing the urgency, the scarcity that it's a limited time offer and you want them to take advantage of it before it expires. The personalized touch. Here you have to do some research on the person so that you can add something personalized that shows that you took the time to research on them, to connect with them, and building that connection allows you to open the door for them to take advantage of that next step, which potentially is to get on a call with you. The no pressure inquiry. Here we want to check in on their goals and their priorities. Hey, no pressure either way, but is this still a priority for you? You mentioned that this was one of your goals over the next 6 months. Are you still looking for ways on how to solve that? Great, very powerful way to follow up. And this one really gets responses. The short and sweet follow-up, just a quick touch base, nothing too crazy here. You can use this potentially if you've already sent multiple follow-ups and you just want another quick, short follow-up to keep them top of mind. That's a great way to utilize this. The connection reminder, this is great to use if you haven't heard from somebody for a few weeks, for a few months, or even over a year. You can reconnect with them, remind them about your offer, and show them some of the results that other people have achieved by taking advantage of it, so that you can remind them and reconnect to get them to take action. And last but not least is the industry insight method. So in this case, the industry insight, you want to include something that's a latest trend or hot topic in your industry. You want to link them to a value-added article or a video that can discuss that topic and open up the door for them to get on a call with you to discuss it even further. Now, on that sales call, of course, you can then decide what steps and actions you want them to take next with you. But the industry insight is a great way to add value and paint the picture that you are staying up to date with current industry trends. There you have it. I hope that you found this video useful on 10 proven templates to use for follow-up emails to get replies. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It helps so much. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel for more videos like these on how to boost your outbound marketing efforts and scale your business. I will see you soon. Bye for now.